Hello and welcome to Impact Africa, our online talk show where we celebrate and have conversations with diverse people and organizations positively impacting lives and communities. In addition, Impact Africa promotes people, places, events, and connects you to Africa and beyond. I am Dr. Kemi Akiode Adebayo, also known as Dr. Mama K, and in today's program we continue to celebrate South Africa Youth Month 2024. So yes, on the 16th of June is our Youth Day, and yes, we spend the whole of the month to celebrate our young people, just raising awareness and sharing their stories. So we are going to be sharing the stories of two amazing youth who are entrepreneurs. Miss Nicole Abrahams, she is the founder designer of House of Jocelyn, which is based in Cape Town. And the full-on conversation I had with her, because this is just going to be a snippet of my conversation with them, so you need to go and watch the full-on conversation. The title was Aware of Opportunities, and I know Nicole took the opportunities that was brought to her, and she's doing very well. Her products are amazing, top quality, and she has a partner as well supporting her in various ways. And as well, we're going to hear from a snippet, again, from Mr. Mustafa Azukwe. He is the business owner of Fast and Fix Services, which is a technology and mobile phone business, which is based in Cape Town. And wow, this young man can speak up to 12 languages. So the title of our full-on conversation was focused on positivity, and Mustafa definitely is carrying the flag, on focusing on positivity, because he has worked himself from being a kind of like an apprentice, he's worked himself up to owning his own business and providing a service that a lot of people are needing. So these are all snippets, so you need to watch the full on. Is on YouTube. I'll be sharing our details, at the end, because we need you to like, subscribe, and share, as well. Okay, so we're going to hear from Nicole first, who is the founder and designer for House of Jocelyn. And in the snippet, I was asking her about life lesson, what she has learned and what she can share with us. And just thinking back to when she was young, as a young Nicole, what are the life lessons, that she wants to share with her young ones, especially being Youth Month in South Africa? Enjoy. What are some of the key life lessons that you want to share with maybe your younger self, that 6-year-old Nicole, to say, I've learned this, I've walked this journey, maybe I could have done this, I don't know. What are some of the life lessons that you could share with us?
I'm the type of person, you shouldn't always look back from the past and want to change it, because the journey is what it is, and it brought you on where you are, on the path that you are now. But I think it's very important, for me, I left my job, and it was a paying job, to start a business full-time.
Which is on paying,
yes,
at the beginning.
Yes. So I would say for anybody who, or for myself, maybe back then, stick with working still, and then build your business on the side, and then also focus on the business, and 50-50, because it is very tough if you don't have financial support, and your financial support are you and your partner only. So where you still need to pay your bills every month, you have rent to pay, you have overhead costs that you need to cover, and then you need to try and make money in order to grow the business. And it's not easy, because you are putting in personal funds into your business. So as far as anyone can, stay at home, build a business and work, and then once you've grown your business to at least 2 or 3 years, and then you decide, okay, I'm going to do this full time. So that is one of the things that I would tell my younger self.
Thank you, and very important things as well. So now my final question, and I love asking this, not because I just want to highlight them, but because I want to hear people's solutions or what they think might be the way to address them. We have a lot of social issues that we battle against in South Africa, in Zimbabwe, in Kenya, in Nigeria,
Yes.
in Egypt, and so on, in Africa as a continent. But let's stay focused on South Africa, but I'm sure the same applies to those African countries. What social issues for you would you want to be addressed, and what are the solution,
For
to
that.
them?
I grew up in the 90s, and at the height of the manufacturing industry here in Cape Town specifically, where a lot of people working in the factories and production was key in our country. And after that, a lot of production moved out of the country or it slowed down. So a lot of people lost their jobs. And for me, it was, what can I do in order to help grow the economy and also for production, rather than importing products and then selling it? Whereas if I grow a business and I'm manufacturing, I can then employ other people to manufacture as well. So for me, it's, you can teach others and younger people about, we can use my business, for example, teach them how to sew. And then if they know how to sew, they can start small and then build their own business from there. And then that escalates to more people learning how to sew, and also then they can employ more people. So production is important, manufacturing in your own country, and that grows an economy and grows a community as well. So unemployment is very high. So if other people learn how to do things for themselves, and it's not just from making bags, but you can grow vegetables, you can start in agriculture, you can start in recycling is a big part, and it's a growing part of our country. And there's a lot of opportunities in the recycling industry, and as well as being green, starting businesses in green. And people might be surprised how much funding is available for young people if they want to start businesses in the green environment. So those are the things that I would say when it comes to social issues.
All right. Thank you so much for what you're doing and your contribution, in terms of the conversation. And I believe there will be a lot of people, we get feedback, who would have picked something, out of what you've shared there to encourage them. So, Madam Nicole Abrams, we salute you, we honor you, we see you, we celebrate you, and we pray that, well, me personally, I'm not a pastor, but this, I've been told, is it my ministry of just helping, to just showcase people and how they're impacting the lives of others. You might think, yes, how? But you'll be surprised at how, if I buy something like this, what you make me feel, or the person I gift it to, how you make them feel. That's how you're impacting lives without even knowing it. And a lot of people don't think it that way.
Yes.
Sometimes we think, it's just by volunteering, doing soup kitchen. Yes, those are good. And I'm involved in that. And I encourage that.
Yes.
However, through our business, through our work, through being diligent, which is what you're doing, being diligent, striving for excellence, making sure, like you said, you fail so many times, but whatever you do, what you're putting out there, it's going to bless somebody else. So thank you for impacting the lives of others.
Thank you so much for this opportunity.
It's a pleasure.
I appreciate it. I can't wait to see the outcome of the video.
Wow, thank you so much, Nicole. Powerful and wise words there. Yes, if you want to start in business, it's better to play it safe at the initial bit, especially if you don't have any financial support from anyone. Try and make it, like she said, 50-50, where you work a little bit and start a side business, as we call it, hustle, a little bit. So thank you, Nicole, for those wise words. And I'm sure it has influenced and impacted, some of our young ones watching or listening. Okay, so now we're going to our next young person, a young man who I said, yes, speaks a lot of language. He's a polyglot, as we call it. He speaks so many languages. It's unreal, from French to Urdu to English to Swahili to, I could go on and on. In fact, I can't keep up with them. So I was asking Mustafa, what motivates him and what keeps him going. And as well, I was asking him what lessons, he wants to share with us, that maybe, back then in his country, he would share with the young Mustafa. Enjoy. So what else motivates you to say, what? This is what keeps me going, no matter what. This is why I'm doing what I'm doing. What keeps you going?
What keeps me going with what I'm doing, first of all, I motivate myself because I know that I came in the family which we are poor. So you need anything you have to do, you need to earn it. You can't get anything without earning it. And that's how our dad raise us. It's like, yeah, guys, it's not that you see something you can only get it like that. You have to work so you can get it. I remember when I went back home there, if I didn't do some dishes in the house, I will get punished. I will be like, you're not gonna get something because you need to work to get. So what really motivated me to do this, because I know I won't get anything to anybody if I don't work for it. Right. So I need to work hard to get what I want. And I have to use my brain to get what I want in a good way, not in a bad way.
Also, I know you speak so many languages, and people like you are called polyglot. I don't even know how you do it. Even me speaking one language, my language and English, sometimes I'm like, but I learn different phrases from other languages. But you can speak fluently more than languages, including Swahili, French, English, obviously, and a lot of other, 5 other or 6 other languages. How did you get into that? And do you normally, how do you do it? I don't even know. I don't know how to ask you that.
Actually, what I can say, everything can happen. Everything I have is by the grace of God. Because everyone always tell me, yo, Mustafa, you are lucky. I'm like, no, I'm not lucky, I'm blessed. Because everything I do and everything I touch and everything is just by grace of God, by the grace of God. So speaking many languages, I never been in India, but I can speak Hindi. It's just grace of God. I have this memory which you can capture the stuff very quick. Like if you say something, I won't forget it. It's gonna stay in my mind. Wow. Staying in my mind long time ago. I remember when I came in South Africa, the English which I knew is like yes and no, don't touch that all. But luckily I stay with my aunties. I stayed in my auntie's house with my cousins. Then from there, I saw how they are speaking. One day, I wish also I could speak English like them. I didn't get chance. I didn't get chance to go to school then. Right. I had to pick it up then. Now, I can speak English. So it's only by grace of God so I can speak that language.
Okay, say some. Whatever language you want to say, Urdu, maybe say something in Swahili.
Like I can say jambo, habari gani, mko wazima, naitwa Mustafa.
Okay.
That is hi, how are you? Are you guys good? I'm Mustafa.
Okay. Some of the life lessons that you have learned over the years, from DRC to your journey here in South Africa, that you will share with your son or somebody else, a young person from DRC, to say, okay, these are the key things. I know we can't conclude everything, but just key life lessons that you have learned that has helped you, that you want somebody else not to make the same mistake but to learn from? Just share with us.
Actually, the key lessons which I've been learning in the life, it's like as any human being, you must first find yourself.
Okay.
You must just find yourself. You must ask yourself, when you see yourself in the mirror, you must just ask yourself, what do you want in a life? And when you know what you want in a life, then you must make it easy for you to make it. No matter what you're going to face, you just try to like, I want that, and don't give up. Don't give up on it. Just go for it, because it's not anything someone wants. You can get it exactly the time you want it. And about my lifestyle, my living style, there's one thing that I know for sure. I don't live exactly how my heart wants me to live. I live exactly how I can afford to live.
Right.
Because if I live how my heart wants me to live, I'll want more, and then maybe I'm not going to be able to have that more. Then I'll start thinking to do something, so I must get what I want. Instead of that, it's better I live the way I can afford, So from there, I'll be like, thanks God for this. And if I can afford this today, that means I can afford that tomorrow. And anything you want to do, you just need to work for it. And just set it free and work for it, and think the easy way to do it in a good way, and God will help you. You'll achieve your dreams.
Yes, Mustafa, I completely agree with you. In terms of your motivation, you need to find yourself. You need to motivate yourself first. And especially for you, like you said, you come from a poor background and you have to work, for anything, that you want and you need, basically. So kudos, to you, for doing that and for encouraging, our young people, that even older people like me as well, still learning. So it's not just about young people alone. So we're still learning. And yes, as a young person or advising young Mustafa, about life lessons. Yeah, I loved what you said, that, every human being must first find themselves first and know what you want in life. That is important. You need to know what you want in life. You shouldn't rely on what others are wanting, or using others kind of calendar or time to walk your step. No, as we say in Nigeria, follow your lane, stay your own lane, and know what you want and go get it. And like you said, do not give up. Just go for it. Thank you so much to Nicole and to Mustafa. I can't wait to go back and find out how you're doing, and we really thank you and just appreciate you and celebrate you for impacting lives positively through your services, that you provide, which are needed, in the communities. So yes, we'll be sharing the details at the end. Do support them. This is about supporting local. So if you're in South Africa, or if you know someone in South Africa, do support them, and especially Nicole, who needs that market even overseas. So she can send, and you could buy. I'm sure by now, because the last time we were talking about how people can just buy directly, from her, and it could be shipped anywhere in the world. Our products are just amazing. Thank you. So yes, we are still in Youth Month, and we'll be coming back with more celebration of our youth, and can't wait. This is Impact Africa, and I am Dr. Mama K. Until next time, stay safe, stay blessed. Love you all.